Hi, Mark.
How's it going?
I'm doing all right. How's it going with you?
It's great. This is a podcast we threw together a couple hours ago to help distract people, and we're not playing any shows right now. So if you need your 90s fix, welcome aboard. Let's talk 90s stuff.
Yeah, we are quarantining ourselves. I don't want to be anywhere near Mark. It has nothing to do with what's going on. I just don't like him very much. So
I completely understand that. That's why I told Nick to stay away.
Yeah, the feeling's mutual.
Yeah.
But welcome to, I don't know if we'll do any more of these, but for the time being, this is a cool way to keep ourselves sane. And
I know we talked about this before, but I forgot. Can people write in on this and talk to us?
Yeah, but we have to be looking at the Facebook page.
Oh, so I can keep that open and do that as well?
Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do too.
Like the whole thing?
Second screen.
I'll figure that out. We're learning. We're little and we're learning.
Yeah, going as we go. There's a tiny bit of a lag, but it's really not bad.
All right, we'll make it work.
Yeah.
So, you want to just jump right into it? We're here for a distraction, so let's distract.
Yeah. Let's distract. What do you got for me, Mark?
So I was thinking, since this is the ultimate 90s podcast, you're really setting the bar pretty high with that title there. I got a lot to live up to. To get things started here, I was thinking we could pick some songs from each year of the 90s.
Yeah.
And then you and I could just talk about some of our favorite songs from the 90s.
Hey, guess what? I just found something.
What'd you find?
Over here on our app that we're using, it says that comments from the Facebook Live will appear on that. So that's awesome. Now I don't have that one open.
Cool. It makes life way easier.
Yeah, absolutely. How's it going, everybody? Oh, my mom's watching. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. That's cool. All right. So you want to just jump on into it?
So we're going to go through our favorite songs of each year of the 90s?
Yeah, and if people, you jump in, you want to throw us your favorite songs? She said hi. You want to throw in your favorite song? Well, we can talk about those songs too. So
yeah, we can do that. Sure.
If you're late and not watching this live, we're not going to talk about your favorite song.
Oh, no.
If you're here now, we will.
I would love to hear what everyone else is thinking about because there's probably stuff I missed that wasn't on because I just did a quick search,
Yeah, same here.
Probably one record that I'm like, oh, that came out that year and I didn't even know about it,
Yeah. And one of the things I was thinking too, with a lot of my lists going through.
This is sponsored by Surge.
Oh, and DuckTales.
And DuckTales.
We're committed. It's pretty ultimate. It's the ultimate 90s podcast.
Yeah.
You should probably be put up front with my list here. I was born in 1985. So for my 1990 pick, starting there, I was 5.
I was 3.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot going on. So,
hey, Mom, I got to say something, Mom. The song is called Hey Jealousy. Jealousy. Okay? Every time she comes to a show, she goes, Jealousy, play Jealousy. It's called Hey Jealousy. I didn't mean to call you out in front of a bunch of people, but learn the name of the damn song.
Maybe she just has jealousy. She's jealous.
Oh, she's jealous. Yeah, right.
That we're playing the songs. I don't know.
Right. Also, Sarah is joining us, and so is Julie Christine. So, hi, guys. Pete Mel. Wow, what's up, buddy? I haven't heard that name in a while. Hope
all right. What do you got for 1990 there, Nick?
1990. This is a song, and I only put it on the list because we just learned it. And it's Wilson Phillips, Hold On.
Oh, okay.
It's a great, great pop song. And we just started learning how to play it, and I've been listening to it to kind of learn everything. And it's always gets stuck in my head. It's one of the songs that we play that I'm not sick of yet. So
because we played it twice.
That's true.
Third time, get it out of here. It's on the do not play list.
Adam Wicker, what's up, buddy? Haven't seen you in a minute.
when I was a kid.
Bill Bellows is here too.
We got so many friends.
Yeah.
This is a great little thing we're doing here.
Yeah, Muslim is awesome. I'm trying not to swear because I don't know who's on here, but
well, now I gotta be self-conscious about that.
Yeah. I'm watching, so I can't throw any F-bombs out right now.
Maybe later. That'll be on the Patreon account.
Sure.
So for 1990, I was 5. I remember for Christmas, my sister and I each got a cassette tape, and I had Michael Jackson "Dangerous," and she had the cassette tape for MC Hammer.
That's the one where he's on the roller coaster, right?
Which one? For
Dangerous? Or is that like a gaudy, like gold?
Yeah, like the gold mask looking thing.
Yeah.
But my sister got MC Hammer's tape. I remember "Can't Touch This" was the song they play at the time. And when you're 5, that's the best song ever.
So when you were 5, your sister, who's my age, who was 3, got an MC Hammer tape?
Yeah. Great.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, so I'm picking that song. I'm picking MC Hammer "Can't Touch This" because that's a great song when you're 5 years old. You got the bass line, it just stops. That's great.
Right.
You play that for a 5-year-old now, they will love it. Yeah.
That's cool. So let's go back to you now. We'll go every other. So what did you do for 91?
So 91, I will definitely say I am not the coolest 6-year-old who was listening to Nirvana, but Smells Like Teen Spirit came out in, I think, December of 91.
Okay.
And overall, that was a big song later in my life because that was the first one that I'm like, oh, I can play that drum beat. That's pretty straightforward. And that video was amazing.
Just getting over this virus.
We
have a I'm sorry. Did I cut you off? Were you in the middle?
I'm just saying, "Smells Like Teen Spirit's," one of the greatest songs ever.
Yeah.
It is.
I'm going through there's a lot of records, especially on this list. Not just the songs, but the records that I fell in love with way after the fact. That I'm like, well, it still came out that year. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not.
Yeah, that's one of those for me. That was like, that song's great. I'm like, I wasn't listening to it when I was 6. But that's a great song.
Yeah, exactly. I went with, and you mentioned him before, but I went with Michael Jackson's "Black or White" because I remember I was 4 when that came out, and Macaulay Culkin, who's around my age,
video,
and I was like, oh, I know that guy.
He did that song? Oh, that's great.
Yeah. His dad's pounding on the door.
Yeah.
Turn that off. I remember my dad pounding on the door, telling me to turn down the whatever music I was listening to. Probably Michael Jackson's "Black or White."
It probably was that song. Yeah. So you were Macaulay Culkin.
I was.
You were Home Alone.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So we don't know if you guys are here. We can only see your comments. So if you're watching and you haven't commented, we don't know. So we would like to say hi to you. So comment and put some. But what were your favorite records of 1990 and 91 so far? We'd like to hear you guys stuff. I guess Saray is here, or she was at least. Hello.
Everyone's got to Google it and figure out.
Yeah.
What came out there? Because I had to do a quick Google search for a bunch of these. Excuse me. Yeah. Did you get? Yeah. There were a bunch of. I was going through the list. I'm like, the early 90s are a lot of what I associate with late 80s, just like pop.
Sure. Yeah. A lot of crossover. Like my first 2 are Wilson Phillips and Michael Jackson. So.
Yeah. I was like, there's. I mean, in context, you're like, yeah, that was a good time. That was all right.
Yeah.
What'd you get for 92?
92. So I had a really hard time deciding between one. I put "My Lovin'" by Ed and Vogue.
Oh, okay.
That was just really great R&B song. But I also put "Crisscross Jump" because that was awesome too. I just remember it. Those were younger people. Crisscross, they're all kids.
They were kids. They had their clothes backwards.
They had the clothes backwards. And I just remember a lot, going through the list of songs where I'm like, this is from 1992. And it just brought back all the Oh my god, like the style and stuff like that. But
I remember that was when they were on like MTV when they would do like the big parties and shit, and like they were Crisscross was doing their thing. I was like, my cousins were like older and they were watching. I'm like, those are kids wearing their clothes. I didn't totally get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember that.
What did you get for 92?
92, I put Creep by TLC.
I saw that on the list too, yeah.
I want us to play that and write Creep on the set list, but not talk if we're going to play the TLC version or the Radiohead version.
Right.
And just sort of see what happens.
Well, what we're going to do is you, me, and Steve will play TLC's Creep, but we'll tell Caleb it's Radiohead.
So we'll do like a mashup live. Like we'll change the keys and make it work.
No, it'll just look like Caleb messed up, and it'll be really funny for us.
You got it. That's the best video you've had. I mean, that's a great song. Both of them are great songs. Right. But yeah, we got to figure out some way to blend those, like how we did Wonderwall Star.
Wonderwall Star, yeah. Isn't there a third Creep?
Couple
Pilots.
Oh yeah, we'll put that in there too.
Yeah.
The greatest mashup ever.
Yeah. So yeah, for 92, I had My Lovin' by En Vogue. It's just that Never Gonna Get It.
Breakdown at the end.
Yeah. Now it's time for breakdown.
I think you got me sick. I think I caught it from you.
Computer virus.
The worst. Just being gross.
Let me see if I can see who is watching here.
How's that surge treating you?
Pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know.
Oh, there's a host chat too, so you and I can just talk to each other and be real mean.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. A bunch of people just started commenting, or maybe it was from a while ago. Go West, King of Wishful Thinking. I think that was 1990's Solid Jam. Yeah. King of Wishful Thinking. Google tells me that Been Caught Stealing was 1990. I love that one.
That's a good one, yeah.
Yeah.
I did love Crisscross, yeah. Radiohead. All right.
Cool. Can I see who is watching?
We're learning how to do this.
Jenna's here. Hi, Jenna.
We're
Sarah.
Yeah.
Oh God, I just lost something.
Uh-oh. What'd you do?
I don't know. I'm good. We're back on track here.
All right.
Okay, what'd you get for 93? This is a big year.
93. I put this is mostly for the story. I put Meatloaf, I'd Do Anything for Love.
Okay, what's the story?
The story that people don't know is when we first learned how to play that song, there's like 10 different versions of that song floating around online.
Right.
So when we first tried, the song is like 10 parts, but there's only 4 chords. It's just like keeps rearranging them.
Yeah.
So when my so-called band, we first got together to learn it, I think I learned the YouTube version, you learned the Spotify version, Caleb learned the Pandora version.
Right.
Learned like, I don't know, the radio edit. So we all started together, and as soon as it went to like the third part, it just fell apart. I'm like, I think you learned that wrong. And it started this whole discussion of like, I don't know how the song really goes. And we eventually had to decide like, okay, who knows the shortest version of this song? And even the shortest version is like 6 minutes long.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a funny story of it. We're all kind of stupid trying to learn how to play songs.
Yeah. We only learned it it was like like a anti-Valentine's Day party at Singers. I think we learned it.
Yeah.
Oh, this would work. And now it's one of the only songs from that set list I think is still on the list. Yeah.
Then what else did we learn for that? We had
Nice Guys Finish Last, yeah. And then we learned what was that? The one that was so hard to learn, and we only played that once. Caleb wanted to do it, and we did it, but it was like the chords were like all over the place for you guys. I forget what it was. Caleb, are you watching?
Yeah.
Anyone there at that show?
Caleb, were you there? What happened?
Must Have Been Love by Roxette.
Oh yeah, so yeah. Oh,
Yeah, man.
that was a rough one.
Yeah.
That's the reason that only got played once. Yes, that was 93. What did you have for 93?
93, I had Counting Crows, but I had Round Here because that is one of my favorite songs of all time. Round Here.
Mr. Jones.
I know. It's the opening song on that record, and it's like it opens with like 20 seconds of just silence. You can hear like a feedback of a bass, but it's very low. And it opens the entire like the record, and it's a very long and beautiful song, and I love that song so much.
All right, it's a good one.
Yeah,
we should change up our Counting Crows a little bit. I feel like they have more good songs than we play.
Oh yeah, there's so many awesome songs.
Yeah,
especially on that record that came out in '93.
Didn't we do Long December for one of the Syracuse sing-alongs?
Yeah, that was an Andrea Doria, which is my so-called band. We just swapped. We swapped Matt out for Caleb.
Yeah, 3/4 of
I think we lost a little.
It
was a bad trade.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Love you, Caleb.
Yeah.
I think our comments are lagging a little bit. I'm seeing comments here on Facebook that aren't in our chat. So let me see if I can go back and see if anyone's saying anything.
Yeah, we're still kind of tweaking it here. See what we got.
Yeah.
I'm going through Facebook, and so many people are doing live streams right now. They're all stealing.
It's crazy. This is kind of cool though, because we're not playing. I thought about because I think you brought up maybe we should do like a Facebook Live concert type thing. But I think this band only works if you've had a few drinks and you see us live. You might as well just pop in your CD you have from the 90s and play the actual song.
That's true. It'll sound better.
That's true.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So this way we can just talk to you guys.
Talk 90s. Everyone just wants to know what's going on in the 90s.
Right.
We should just start getting news headlines from the 90s and be like, oh man, that OJ guy.
Yeah, man. There's so many other comments here. I'm going to go through this one and see. Your comments are super delayed. I know. Sorry. Dave Montani's here. Hi, Dave.
I'm trying to find it here.
Other comments here. I'm going to go through this one and see.
What do you got?
Let's see here. Yep, Sarah Straight Fox says more Counting Crows. She wants more Counting Crows. Also, Colorblind is a great song too.
Oh, hi, Mark. Hi, Dave.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, that was my.
I did have a lot of Pearl Jam songs. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's.
Yeah.
All right. We're figuring it out here, guys.
Yeah. I have to watch the comments on the phone to get them from here. Sorry, guys. This is the first time we're ever doing this, and we're just kind of trying to get used to this website here. But I think we can.
Well, is this something you guys would even want us to do again? Let's go with that. I mean,
yeah, I know.
We're doing kind of a piss poor job here to start, but should we try and get better?
Yeah, we could try to get better. What I could do is if I can share this somewhere.
We're learning.
Oh yeah, what if we shared this on my page and you shared it on your page? Is there a way you can do that? Oh yeah, here we go.
Probably. Let me.
I'm
learning how to use the internet. I got it.
We're live now.
There you go.
I'm gonna try. I'll see if I can share it on a group. Can I share it in a group? I can.
Why is it doing that? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, here we go. I could do that, and I could just post it on my page. Here we go. We're figuring it out.
Here we go. Talk about presidents of the United States of America. That band is awesome.
Yeah, that was another one I remember being a kid. And Peaches, and especially the video for Peaches.
Dude, it's crazy.
The ninjas coming out of the trees, that was great. That was a good one.
I love that band a lot because none of their lyrics make any sense on purpose. And I think they always try to say that the lyrics mean something, but I don't think they do. Look at those lyrics don't make any sense at all.
What year did that come out? I didn't see that on my list, or when I did the quick Google. I don't remember what year.
I don't know what year it is either, but
it was around 93, 94.
Yeah.
What year are we up to here? I lost track.
We're at 90. Did you do 93? What was your 93?
I had Meatloaf for 93.
Okay, yeah. So now we're on 94. 94. We can spend literally the entire podcast talking about 1994.
Oh yeah, I knew there were a bunch that you were into. So I tried to pick one that I didn't think you would go for.
Okay.
So I know like Dookie came out in 94, Blue Album came out. Like there's a lot, you know?
Right.
I put Regulate by Warren G and Nate Dogg.
Why did you put that? That is your favorite song from 1994?
Not my favorite. It was one that stood out that I knew you wouldn't pick, so I knew we were going to talk about other stuff.
Okay.
I remember being a kid, and one of my friends who lived across the street, his older brother was like super into West Coast hip hop, and I'm like, what is this? It just blew my mind. I'm like, what is any of this music? I don't know what this is.
Right.
And it's was one of those things, like I read that as soon as I was going through the titles and I saw that song, it like something in my brain was like, you have these memories of like hanging out in your friend's garage as like a 9-year-old and being like, what am I listening to right now?
Yeah.
That was what that one was, because it just blew my mind.
Okay, we got
a list of other ones here.
Naked and Famous. Yeah, people love. Oh yeah, 16 Candles by Sponge.
That's a good one.
Sarah says that the Singer of Presidents has an amazing kids CD. That's awesome.
That sounds pretty on brand. That sounds about right.
All right, so let's do that. Let's do his kids record.
Yeah.
We'll play those. Adam Cartney's here. What's up, buddy?
Oh, hey, Ashley.
Ashley's here too. Yeah, let's talk about 1994. Okay, explain to me again why you, besides trying not to pick something I'm going to pick.
Oh, it was mostly because, long story short, my friends who lived across the street, his older brother was playing like West Coast hip hop this whole time.
Yeah.
And me as a 9-year-old was like, what is this music? I've never heard anything like this.
Right.
And it blew my mind. So when I was going through the list of 94, it's like, yeah, you know, the Blue Album was a huge deal. Dookie was a big deal. There's a bunch of Nirvana Unplugged was a huge record. Like there's a whole bunch going on. For some reason that hit me. I was like, hit some memory that I haven't thought about in like 20 years. I was like, oh my God, that's weird.
Yeah. Once we get to like 1996, the same thing happened to me.
Oh yeah,
there's apart from you, so I'm like away from you. So that actually makes more sense.
Yeah, like it's the little parts of your childhood that are like in your brain, but those synapses haven't fired in a while.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh, that's right.
So for 1994, I picked one of the ones. So in case you guys don't know, back in October we did the 25-year anniversary of Green Day's Dookie, Weezer's Blue Album, and Nirvana Unplugged, because they all came out in 1994. And I did a Green Day song off of Dookie, but I did one people probably don't know. Or if you've heard the record, it's the very first one. Burning Out is, dude, that song made me want to play drums for the first time. Because I was in early elementary school when it came out, and I played trumpet in elementary school. And when that record came out, so my dad used to be a wedding DJ. So if a record had like more than 2 hits on it, he'd just buy the CD because he would think that people would play it at weddings and stuff. So we bought Dookie because there was like 6 hits off that record. And I remember listening to it, and that little drum solo in Burning Out, it's like, I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to do that so bad. So that song is like, out of all the songs on this list, that's like the song out of everything from the 90s. Because I'm like, that got me to start playing drums.
That's perfect. Yeah. I remember that was a big deal. I didn't get into, so in 94, I did. So I wasn't super into the Blue album then, but I got into it later, a couple of years later, and then I was like, oh, this is music. I get it. That makes sense to me.
Right.
But I remember that. I remember hearing Nirvana's Unplugged.
My family's talking right now.
Oh.
My brother just joined, and then my mom said, "Hi, Dan," and then my brother said, "Mom, that's Nick."
Okay. Very confusing sometimes. Also, I saw my buddy Anthony said hi, and I haven't talked to him in forever. So, what's up, buddy?
Bill Bellows is back. Hi, Bill.
Hi, Bill. Bill lives like 5 blocks away. Bill, if you want to come over, you can talk 90s with us. But you should probably keep yourself quarantined. So, where were we talking? Oh, 94. Yeah. Nirvana Unplugged was also a huge deal because I remember hearing the Meat Puppets song, Lake of Fire.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's a weird song because it sounds like a nursery rhyme. But being like, that's a cool song. Like, you just hear it once and you remember it, you know?
Yeah.
And Man Who Sold the World, and I don't know. There's a ton of great songs on that just get stuck in your head.
Right.
We can do a whole podcast just about 1994.
Maybe that'll be the next one.
We're gonna milk this for all it's worth. Just each year.
This first one, depending on how long the craziness lasts, mostly we're doing this to keep us sane. Because we're just staying home, not doing anything.
Yeah.
If we're still alive next week, then maybe we'll.
We will be. Just keep. We're quarantining to not overwhelm the hospital workers. We got this. Got it.
Of course. Yeah. Anyways, let's get back to. I think we're halfway there, man. 1995.
All right. What do you got? There's my turn. I don't remember.
So it was one of the ones where I couldn't make in my mind. And now we're 25 years from there. So I'm going. Now, this is one I think we may have the same one, but Tragic Kingdom.
It's great.
Yeah.
For an overall record, yes. I would. Yes. Yeah. That was what I would pick.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to go Sunday Morning because that song was a hit, but it wasn't like a super hit. And I love that song.
That's a great song.
If you don't know, I've been working at Singer, the karaoke place, for 12 years. And this one song that I haven't got sick of. Like, people sing that song all the time, and I love it. And I think we should do it, but I'm not sure if too many people would know that song. But Sunday Morning off Tragic Kingdom is like, that's my pick right there. But I was also going to go with Alanis Morissette because that record has like 7 hits on that one too.
That's another great. Yeah, that was one you had to have all. Yeah, you needed those records. Yeah, it's hard to pick a single off of each of those.
I know, it's so tough.
But they also had like, this was the like prime era of like awesome music videos because all of those songs had great music videos. Like the whole part of I think it was Just a Girl, where it shows like the band just packing up to go play like a shitty show somewhere when you're just like 10 years old and want to be in a band, and you're just like, that's the dream, I want to do that. And
right.
Yeah.
Ashley Eckbush said that she saw No Doubt on their Tragic Kingdom tour and still one of the best shows she's ever seen. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, Mark Turley says that he's very jealous of that. Greg said Smashing Pumpkins, Siamese Dream.
Was that 95?
I know that Greg put it in the comments.
Yeah.
That was a great record.
Excuse me. Don't worry, I'm by myself. Well, yeah, what are your guys' favorite records from each year? We're getting a little bit of a lag on the Tom Gresham.
Tom Gresham, but Load by Metallica. I love it.
What's up, Tom? I miss you, man. We don't live far away anymore, and
I don't remember, and I don't want to Google it. Tom, was the Black Album, was that 89 or was that in the 90s? I know Tom probably has that knowledge. I just don't know off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But yeah, those records, the Tragic Kingdom and Jagged Little Pill were both fantastic albums, and they were great. You could just listen to them all the way through.
Right. What did you put?
So I was just going through real quick. I did like the top 100, so it's a lot of like poppier stuff just to find something real quick.
You have 100 favorite songs from 1995?
Billboard did, and I went through it. One. So I put it's a twofer because I put Coolio Gangsta's Paradise, but also Weird Al Amish Paradise.
Oh my god!
Because that was a big thing. What's that?
Did they come out in the same year?
I don't know. I mean, they're the same song. It counts. One might have been 96. Weird Al might have been a little late to the party.
Tom said that Metallica record came out in 91.
Thank you, Tom. Love it.
And Greg says that Melancholy was 95.
Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, that was another big one. The double record.
Yeah.
Was I liked Melancholy a lot, but it's tough to get through a double album.
Yeah, it really is. Everyone goes, well, I had so many hits off that record. I was like, because there were so many songs off that record.
Yeah, there were a lot. And like, I get it that Smashing Pumpkins was trying to be like the artsy of the grunge band and orchestral and all that, but like it was, if you were gonna sit and listen through that whole thing, it's like, what was it, like over an hour to just sit and listen through that whole album.
Well, now's the time to do it.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll revisit it. I got some time. But also, 95, when you're 10 and you see Weird Al singing a parody of a Coolio song, you're not gonna not love it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people are saying Amish Paradise was a good one. Jagged Little Pill, like we said.
Yep.
That record in 95, I mean, you listen to it now, you'll know every song because they were all like singles at one point.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do over my break. I'll learn to play some of those songs. I got some time here.
Maybe we should do one of those 25-year shows.
Also,
you guys remember Mondo's? Dude, I'm coming in hot with the 90s stuff, man.
Where did you find those? Have you been sitting on those since the 90s?
Oh my god, it's childhood right there.
Is it just like pure sugar?
Yeah. I'm gonna cut it with some vodka later.
It tastes like blue.
Just like I did in the 90s. Just kidding, Mom.
It was gin.
Oh, I don't know about that.
The vodka was on the top shelf, so he went for the gin.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what were we at, 95?
Yeah, now we're at 96.
All right. Now
what do you got for 96?
96 is, I don't know if I was totally into this song in 96. I might have been like a year late to the party, but Bulls on Parade by Rage Against the Machine.
Nice.
Because once you hear that riff, anybody can just pick up a guitar and do the bam bam chicka bam bam. The notes aren't right, but anybody can do that rhythm and be like, "Oh, yeah, I get that."
Yeah, of course. That's one of those songs. Was that off the record that was the white one there?
No, that was off of Evil Empire.
Okay, what was the one right after that?
They had the first one was the self-titled.
Okay.
That had a lot of hits on it. Then there was Evil Empire, and then the Battle for Los Angeles was the
Battle
third.
of Los Angeles. That was the one like I got into because I was a couple of years late. Rage was one of the bands I got into like after the fact.
Yeah, because I remember hearing hearing Bulls on Parade. I mean, like that was another one of those like, what is this? This is very different. And then that's one of those bands. The more you dig into, you're just like, there's a lot here.
Yeah.
Yes, Ashley, I'm aware that the Spice Girls album was released in '96. I was on the verge of putting Spice Girls on my list, but it didn't make the cut this time. And Greg, I was not cool enough to listen to the Descendants in the '90s.
No, we were, yeah.
I was dead. I like that band, but that was not me at that time in my life. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, we were in field band in 1996. Sorry, we weren't cool enough for that stuff.
I gotta go back and catch up on some of these comments here. Green Day was Hugh Jones then too. Yeah, there's also I think it was '96. Brain Stew, the Green Day song.
Oh yeah, that's a great one. Brain Stew into Jaded. You can't listen to Brain Stew without listening to Jaded. That was the whole thing. Like you just couldn't do it. And if they played Brain Stew on the radio and they didn't play Jaded, I felt like I was like
cheated.
Yeah, worse than that. Okay, so I'm just gonna catch everyone up in case you're late to the party because we're almost halfway. We're over halfway through through it right now.
Called band Syracuse's only all '90s cover band.
We're not so good band. So obviously, no one's playing any gigs anytime soon in the foreseeable future. Everything up until May has been canceled or postponed for us. Hi, Kim.
Hi.
Oh, Caleb's here now. Caleb can at least comment.
Hi, Caleb.
Caleb's here. So we're just doing something. You don't want to hear us do a live video thing like everyone's doing because why listen to us when you can just listen to the real thing?
We'll post
we let you guys know that we're still here. We're still thinking about everybody. We hope everyone's doing good. Letting us check in that we're doing good. And Aaron's here too. Aaron, what's up, man? How's Vermont? You guys doing good up there? So let's just talk about the 90s. Let's get your mind off of things for a minute and let's talk about how. What you were okay. Let's keep talking about the 90s. Maybe we'll do this again, maybe not. But Mark and I are going through every year and just letting everyone know what our favorite songs were from that time period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I left off at 96.
96. All right. So my 96 was this is what you were talking about when you did Regulate, because this is like a nostalgia thing for me in 96 was all the awesome like R&B that was going on. Like I have 3 on my list because I couldn't decide between Unbreak My Heart by Toni Braxton, No Diggity by Blackstreet, and Pony by Genuine. Because all of those songs to this day, I was like, it makes you want to do one of these. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Still, and they're so good. They're so good.
I remember just going through from what you just said, and Sarah just posted Mbop and Barbie Girl for 97.
Yeah.
I remember listening to a lot of 93Q on the school bus, and a lot of these songs were being played.
Yeah.
That's
a lot of those R&B songs that are way too sexual to be on the radio, but me, when I was 10, I was like, yeah. like Pony by Genuine is like Ride It by Pony.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. It's a lot to take in. Man, Shania Twain was super big in 96. That's another. Yeah, that was a big one.
Oh yeah, that was one. We haven't done that song in a while.
That song kind of got away from us. Like we played, "Man, I Feel Like a Woman," and we kept playing it faster and faster and like crazier and crazier. And then one of our last shows when we were tearing down, they played the real version. I'm like, this song doesn't sound anything like this.
No, it's like bam, bam, ba-na-na-na, but we go bam, bam, ba-na-na-na.
Yeah, ours is like the punk rock version now.
Yeah,
the punk rock Shania Twain.
Yeah, so I guess if I had to pick, I'd say "Pony" by Genuine.
Chris
That was just
Puster, it is literally not about ponies. I'm sorry to break that to you.
Not about ponies. You know that Genuine came back for like Parks and Rec.
Yeah, it was great when he was on
Donna's cousin in it.
Yeah,
that's funny.
That's great. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Where are we at? 90.
Now we're going to 97.
Man, it's going by too quick.
Too quick, yeah.
Too quick. 92.
Well, we're 40 minutes into a podcast. And most podcasts are an hour. We're 40 minutes in.
We're hoping that the people are into this. Maybe we'll do another one. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
97. Is this me or is this you?
93Q on the school bus was the best. You're right. 93Q was like the oldest station that was playing on there. And you had a really cool bus driver if they let you play 107.9.
So right? I remember in junior high, we had 93Q most days, and then every other Friday we would get like a vote or something. Or every Friday, you either got K-Rock or you got 107.9.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. And I remember just being like, there were some days you're like, man, we get K-Rock on Friday? This is great. Because that was also like, that was a long bus ride. And, but then the days it was like 107.9, you're like, I don't want any of this.
Right. Tommy G says, Puff Daddy, No Way Out. He said it's the best album.
Of 97. Yeah, that was all right. I remember that. Getting Jiggy with It. That was another one. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm missing out on some comments here.
Yeah, all right. Those are some good ones.
Yeah.
What do we got here for 97? I put Everlong or My Hero. I think My Hero was later. Everlong. I'll go with Everlong by Foo Fighters because that whole album, Color and the Shape, is amazing.
It really is.
I know a lot of people are like hit or miss on Foo Fighters, especially with some of the later stuff, but Dave Grohl was like the musician to be like, oh, he's a drummer and he can play guitar. That was the first one to show like, oh, that's a thing you can do.
Right. Yeah.
And so, seeing like, just like the credits on Color and the Shape where it's like vocals, guitar, drums, and then like Nate played bass and Pat Smear also did guitar. I was like, you can do like everything? That was a big thing for me.
Right. Yeah. That's a really good one. I'm going with Heart Danger, Wherever All the Merrymakers Gone. That record came out that year. Yeah. Everyone knows Flagpole Sitta, but I am one of the only people that I am obsessed with Heart Danger. I know their entire catalog. Not a lot of people do. A lot of people just like Flagpole Sitta. There's a song off of the record that Flagpole Sitta is on called Wherever All the Merrymakers Gone. It's called Problems and Bigger Ones, and it's my top 10 favorite songs of all time. It's just a really, really beautiful song, and it's a B-side track. I love it a lot. You guys should check it out if you haven't heard it. But that whole record is awesome.
Ashley posted Impression That I Get by Mighty Boss Tones. That's off Let's Face It. That album is also incredible. That whole record's great.
Yeah. And you're right, Sarah. I don't know who doesn't like the Foo Fighters. Mark brought it up. I think he's lying. Most people do like the Foo Fighters.
They should admit it. They do. They're great.
No, I think what Mark was saying was like a lot of the later stuff. People really like 90s Foo Fighters. It's kind of like Weezer, where it's like everyone loves 90s Weezer. No one really cares for the new stuff.
Yeah, and people get into arguments about it. And I'm going with that. I love Foo Fighters.
Yeah,
they do a lot. They're good for the community. Dave Grohl's a nice guy.
Yeah. Who else was into Harvey Danger? Cool.
There we go.
Get that person on, and we'll talk about Harvey Danger. The record after Wherever All the Merrymakers Gone was also very good too.
All right, where are we at? 98 here. We're getting to the end.
Yeah, we're at 98.
So, I think. Just trying to remember. In 98, I was in junior high. I was playing drums. I don't think I was playing guitar yet. And I just really wanted to be in a band. So this is when like for me, it was like really hard to pick some songs from this era because this is when I'm like really getting into music a lot.
Yeah.
There was a lot happening right here.
Mm-hmm.
But it was also the era that radio was shifting to like pop music. I think Tom's saying something about that. 97. Yeah. Hanson. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Caleb says in 1998 he was 8. More like 48, probably.
Yeah. So it's like this one you really had to start finding a song on the radio and a band that you liked and start doing some research to be like, let me find more stuff like this that I like. So what did you have for 98?
For 98, I had Eve 6 Inside Out.
I had that one and I changed it.
Yeah.
To Third Eye Blind, Semi-Charmed Life.
Yeah.
I think the record came out in 97.
I thought Third Eye Blind Subtitle came out in 97.
It came out, I think, in the fall of 97.
Oh, and then...
But it was like, it was in the top whatever, because there were like, 6 hits off that record?
Yeah, yeah.
And it was just kicking around for so long. I'm like, I had to fit Foo Fighters in there. I had to blend the rules a little bit. Because even if you're going to argue that Semi-Charmed Life was released, pick any of the other singles that came out in 98. I'll take any of them. That whole record's amazing. Right,
of course. I'm gonna send the link to Caleb. Caleb, if you're listening, I'm sending you my so-called band link. If you go there and download the app, you can join us with your phone if you want to join us for these last couple of years.
So we got to wrap this up before Caleb joins. Quick.
Yeah. You have to download the app though. So I don't know if you're too busy or not to check it, but
you're invited.
I'm sure everyone else would love to hear your thoughts on some of these years. While we wait for his response, what other records came out in like 98? Because this is a hard year for me to like look for some stuff.
Let's do a quick search here, and I'm sure everybody who's talking is going to bring a bunch of stuff in here.
Oh, that's right. Pretty Fly for a White Americana by Offspring.
Oh yeah, that was a big one.
That's a big one. A lot of people like.
Beastie Boys, Hello Nasty came out that year.
Oh, that's right. That's Intergalactic and stuff, right?
That was all that. There was. I'm going here. Korn, Follow the Leader came out.
Ooh, where's my?
A lot of people had it.
Yeah.
Garbage version 2.0, Whole Celebrity Skin.
What about Limp Bizkit? Was that 98?
I think they were like 97 or 98, right around there.
Yeah.
Beck had Mutations come out. DMX had It's Dark and Hell is Hot.
Oh, dude. I remember looking at that on like some field trip. And having trouble.
Refused had The Shape of Punk to Come.
Nice.
But I was definitely not that. I saw that band last year, but I was not that.
Oh my God. Hold on 1 second here. Guys, please welcome Caleb to the show.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, bud?
Oh, this is freaky.
Yeah, it's awesome though.
I've never done this. Oh, all right, there he is.
Welcome Caleb's dog to the show.
Yeah. I can get your name going on here too. Hold on.
All right. Anyway.
Cairo, keep it down.
Caleb
and Cairo.
So let's just go back up. And this is awesome that you're on here. We're Steve. We need Steve now. Caleb, shut that damn dog.
I have a dog. I'm sorry. I had.
Does he hear my voice
today? I've been working all day.
It's all right. Yeah, you're one of the only places still open. You're probably
Oh, Hello Rockview by Left and Jake. That was a good one. Yep.
Yeah. So
I think the dog will be quiet as long as we don't talk.
So what are we talking about?
Also what we're here to do.
Yeah. All right. So we're just going through our favorite songs from each year of the 90s. Favorite songs. Oh my God. Hold on.
99.
What are we doing here?
Hold on.
Holding on.
We got Steve here.
Oh, Steve's here too? Hey, buddy.
Where's is it just us?
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about?
We're live on Facebook right now.
No
Where's
one's
Mark?
reveal some
Where's
personal.
Mark and Nick? This
This
isn't
is
working right.
No, we can see you.
We're so confused with this.
Yeah. Can you see? Can you see? Oh, he's out.
Steve gave up.
Oh, okay.
All right, Steve quit the band. Let's get Chris Whitmore in here. We need a new fill and bass player. Steve's back.
Hey.
Hi, I'm fixing your name here so your name will pop up.
Oh man.
Boom, got it.
So everyone
All right.
grab their guitars and we're gonna have band practice like this.
Oh man, this is cool. So pretty much what we did was we went through every year. We're already on like 1998, but if you guys want to do no, Mark, let's not.
Oh, we're not doing that?
We're not doing that right. We went through
misunderstood the email.
and listed our favorite songs for Steve. Caleb, what were some of your favorite songs from the 90s? And do you remember what years they came out?
Oh my God. I don't know. That one right there. 99, Genie in a Bottle.
All right, one more time, we're kicking Steve off of the chat. So yeah, we just finished up with 1998, but did you remember any of your favorite songs from the 90s and what year they came out?
Oh man. So I remember the 90s music vividly. I remember the only thing I listened to as a kid was Weird Al. I was a little kid. I didn't know what music was.
What was your favorite song?
Man, all of them. I just really loved Weird Al. And that was literally all I listened to. And then middle school came along and Green Day Dookie and Weezer Blue Album. And from there, that turned into basically all of the 90s grunge. I was really against nu metal, so I ignored a lot of it. And I just listened to the Sex Pistols a lot until, and No Effects. I listened to the Sex Pistols and No Effects.
Yes.
But really, I love the radio rock. I would stay up in my room with the radio on and a cassette recorder, and I would wait for them to play the songs that I wanted until I had the mix that I wanted. And it was Cracker, What the World Needs Now, Real Big Fish.
Awful when the DJ would chime in at the end and be like, "So that was," and you didn't get the fade out.
Yeah, you get a little bit of it. It was fun. Basically all the stuff that we play now. You just wait for it, you record it, and then I'd have my Walkman. And on the way to school, I would listen to my Walkman until the tape wore out, and then I'd have to make a new one. Eventually, I got a CD player and Weird Al CDs.
I remember. So, Nick, what year we were just up to 98, right?
Yeah, we just finished 98.
So I think in 1999 was when I started playing in my first band with Steve Peterson, and our first band practice we had to learn how to play All the Small Things by Blink-182. So that's my 99 pick. But also I remember that was like hanging out with Steve and Jay and having band practice was like that's how I got into like Pinkerton and like Dropkick Murphys and all these other bands that like everyone would show up with their big books of CDs and just like trade and make copies on a cassette tape. So you would make your own little mix, but it would just be like, oh, I'll have like Pink Triangle from Pinkerton followed by like some Guar song that Jay had that was really funny.
And I remember I think we were using Mark's sister's like karaoke player to record for a little while.
Yeah, we would hang one microphone.
Yeah, we hung a microphone from the rafter, and then we would record and play everything. So yeah, that was the 90s.
Yeah, that was 1999 for us.
Jay Carney says that he Oh, Kayla's back. Hold on.
Mark was gone, so I didn't know what was going on.
I was here.
Jay Carney says he can relate to you recording the radio. He said he has many stubbed toes running to try to grab.
Yeah. I used to call. I would make a request, and then I would just sit there and wait. I would be like, "When do you think you're gonna play this?" Like, the next hour, and then we're like, "Okay," and you just hit record before because that's the only way you could get it. There was no. I mean, there was Media Play in North Syracuse, but
Oh, that place was great.
I didn't have any money. I was a little kid. My parents weren't buying me cassettes, so we had the radio.
Like years old going in there.
Yeah.
Janelle from Mockingbird's here. Hi, Janelle. How are you? Hope everything's good. Hope the animals are doing all right in this trying time. The animals are the only things that are safe.
Yeah.
They're winning this war.
Good.
Oh, Tom had Limp Bizkit follow too in '99. They wrote our new national anthem, "Break Stuff."
Right. In 1999, I put All Star by Smash Mouth just because I thought it'd be funny.
It's the greatest song of all time.
It's the greatest song by the greatest band of all time.
Want to be on a podcast?
Yeah. Oh my God, that'd be a good.
Hey,
Elsie, what's up?
hey,
What's your
can you
favorite
say
song
hi?
from 1999?
Can you say hi?
Like, what is happening right now? I don't know any of these people.
I stopped listening to the radio by 1999. I have no idea what was even.
I know you were
By 99, yeah, I was done.
In 1999, so that makes sense. You were still playing your those things that people collect now.
I listened to ska clear until college, and then once I got to college, I was hanging around with the hardcore kids, and that's when I discovered my love of grindcore. And it all downhill from there, really.
I was listening to Earth Crisis in the
I
rain.
remember there were shows every year before I went to college with ska bands playing, and I came back and it was all hardcore bands playing at the shows.
Yeah.
I feel like I missed something. We went in a very different direction.
Oh man, being in a death metal band though in the early 2000s was cool because it was actually popular in Syracuse.
Well, you have a band called Hate Tractor, right?
Yeah, we've been working on that first song for about 20 years now, and it'll get done eventually.
I can't wait.
You know what? I'm home on quarantine for an indefinite amount of time. I think Hate Tractor is going to happen, guys.
Oh,
I think it's going to be there. We're going to make it happen. Well, I now know what I'm recording tomorrow. I've got to put the.
It's brought to you by Mondo's.
Oh yeah, those are great.
And I also got a Surge.
Nice.
Mix them together.
I remember the first time I had a Surge was in the 90s. I was in Boy Scouts, and we took a trip to Washington, D.C., and they had Surge in the vending machines. Oh, my God. We went insane. We all bought Surges.
I would love to see what an insane Steve Peterson is. It's a light chuckle. That would be an insane.
Mark, I assure you, after 5 years of drinking with this band, you've seen insane Steve Peterson.
Janelle just said every cassette recording, going back to that again, is always missing the first 5 seconds of each sound.
Yeah.
You somehow always screw it up. It's so funny.
Yep.
Just going back and watching all that stuff.
But what I used to do, something like I had a portable little recorder, so I would record the songs, and then I would record little snippets from Monty Python or South Park that was on Comedy Central at night.
Right.
So I would have this legit little mixtape, and it was really cool. I don't know where they are now. If I could find one, I would definitely put it on Spotify. Some sort of DJ mix.
You guys remember calling into the radio station and requesting? I remember
I used to do it all the time. I used to call in and do voices. We used to do little skits on the air. It was fun.
Yeah, we'd always try to request detachable penis because we thought it was so funny.
I never really liked that song. I just thought I don't know. It was so
King Missile.
Yeah.
silly.
All right. I think that's got us through all the 90s, right?
They got us through all the 90s. That was exactly an hour. I'm really glad you guys were able to join on this one.
Yeah.
I didn't give my input on anything. I'm sorry.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What do you want to talk about?
Caleb, you can rewatch it and just talk over it while it's watching.
Oh, did you just fart?
Did
you fart?
Caleb,
No.
did you fart?
Did you fart?
Oh.
Oh,
wait, hold on. Now,
Once it's on the internet, it never goes away.
It's on. It's on forever. I have a question for Janelle. She says she had a talk boy. Did you have to hold the talk boy up to the radio to record it, or could you plug it in?
No, you had to hold it up to it. I didn't have a talk boy. I just did it with a radio. But I know people that had talk boys, and yeah, you had to hold it up, just like in the movie.
Yeah.
And then if anyone yelled to you from the room, we're like, "Not now! I'm busy."
And that would also go out and talk.
That's on the record. Yeah, that's going to be on the recording now.
I moved when I was like when South Park first came out. I moved up to the second floor. If my mom watches this, she's gonna kill me. I moved up to the second floor, and there was a guest bedroom and the other bedroom. So everybody thought I was asleep, but I would go over and I would turn the TV on low and watch South Park in the other room, which I was banned from doing. So
badass.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Caleb, are you gonna say anything or
no?
Cool.
What do you want to know? Do you want to know something?
Cairo! What do you do, Cairo?
So if anybody has any 90s themed things they'd want to watch us talk about in the future, comment those, and maybe we'll do this again sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go back to watching movies with everybody, though. Yeah, they're probably wondering why.
Season 7 of The Walking Dead.
Season 7.
All right. See you guys later.
All right. Well, Steve's out.
All right.
Steve's out, man. All right. Well, yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. We had a solid 20 people watching the whole time, coming in and out and stuff. That was cool. If you guys want to have us do this again, it was fun. We can talk about movies, TV shows, anything 90s. Doesn't have to be music. Whatever you guys want to talk about, I'm cool with.
I'll join in more later. I promise.
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
All right. I think we're done.
Have a good, stay safe, all that stuff. See you later.
Bye. Cairo says bye.
Yeah. Cairo says bye. All right. Now that they're gone.
Are we?
No, yeah, we're still
on. Can we talk mean and be bad?
No, we're out.
All right. Bye.
All right. Good night, everybody. Stay safe.
See ya.